Several years ago, your mother brought a puppy for you and your family. Is that right? Well, you have a Chihuahua.
I have a Chihuahua, yes.
Where did you get the Chihuahua from?
I did get the Chihuahua from her.
So then why did you look at me quizzically?
Because you said several years ago, I didn't even know what you was talking about because the Chihuahua had nothing to do with this case, so I wasn't thinking about the Chihuahua.
Okay. So several years ago, your mother bought you, or you and her grandchildren, a Chihuahua puppy.
A Chihuahua was given to her, and she didn't want to take care of it, so she gave it to us. She didn't pay for it.
If she paid for it or not is not relevant to this.
Well,
she gave it to you.
Right.
How many Chihuahuas do you have?
I have 4 puppy Chihuahuas and one, the mother Chihuahua.
And the mother is the one that your mother gave you?
Yes, correct.
You think I'm trying to trip you up?
No.
Well, I might later, but this is pretty straightforward.
Okay.
So if you don't start fighting with me right away, it'll get easier for you. And you used the one Chihuahua that your mother gave you. By the way, did it have papers? Did it come with an AKC registration?
No, it did not.
So you breed this Chihuahua with other dogs, and you sell the puppies without papers.
Right.
For how much?
300.
And how many times have you bred this puppy?
3 times.
In how many years?
2, about 2 years.
How many puppies did the first litter have?
The first one had 5.
How many survived?
They all survived.
Oh, can I speak? Not
Shh.
How would you know what's going on in my house?
I don't want you to talk to her.
Okay.
So of those 5 puppies, you sold each one of them for $300.
Yes.
The second litter that you had how many puppies?
6.
How many survived?
5.
And you sold all 5?
Yes.
And the third litter, how many did you have?
5.
And how many survived of the
All
third?
5 of them.
And you sold all 5?
Well, I still have 4 at home.
Okay. How old are those 4?
6 months.
Well, puppies are usually sold before they're 6 months old.
Well, they sell whenever they find a good home.
I know, but if you're in the business of selling them, they usually sell when they're 8 weeks old, 10 weeks old, 12 weeks old, usually not when
Mostly
they're 6
they do,
months
yes.
old. Right. And of the 5 that you have from the remaining litter that are 6 months old, how many females do you have?
1.
Now, there came a point when your mother bought a dog for herself. When was that?
I'm not sure.
When did you buy the dog for yourself?
I was given the dog back in 2017.
Female.
Yes.
And do you also have a male Chihuahua?
Yes, I bought a male Maltese.
So you actually breed the Chihuahuas with the Maltese?
Yes.
And when your mom came over to visit, your male Maltese got together with her female.
Not at all.
Was this a planned breeding?
Yes, ma'am.
If it was a planned breeding, what was your arrangement with your mother with regard to the puppies that would come from this breeding?
So the arrangement was for her dog to come to my house, and my dog and her dog was going to mate at my house. And so they mated at my house.
And she brought her dog to your house while the dog was in heat. You do understand that?
Wasn't aware of it.
No.
Well, then there's something wrong with you if you weren't aware of it.
I didn't know my dog was in heat.
Just a second.
I didn't
Just a
know.
second.
Okay.
Impossible.
I didn't know she was in heat.
Your Honor, can I show you
No
this,
way I
please?
knew she was in
Just
heat.
a second. No, okay. So tell me what the arrangement was.
So once her dog had the puppies, we was going to split the litter.
Do your dog get shots before?
My dog has shots, yes.
No, the puppies.
No.
You mean you have 6-month-old puppies at your house who have never been given vaccinations?
Right. Well, because I was thinking that they was going to go faster. Usually they go faster.
But
and
they
then
didn't
the people,
go faster.
Yeah,
And
I just haven't got around to it. They're not
Well,
outside dogs.
That's irresponsible.